All right, the FDA recently banned red dye number 3, which is used in a lot of things like candy, cereals, juices, other food products. So what does that mean for parents and your future trips to the grocery aisle? Julie Zampano is here, a registered dietitian with the Cleveland Clinic. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so
Good to have
much.
you on the couch. Normally we're in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's
all
nice
kinds
to be
of stuff. So
all comfy here in red.
But it's good information that we need to get out to parents and families as well. First of all,
Absolutely.
it's red dye number 3.
Correct.
That they got rid of.
Yes.
And this is something that people have been saying, why haven't we done this 10, 20 years ago?
Absolutely. I completely agree. I'm very excited about this ban. I think it's a step in the right direction. They banned red dye 3 in cosmetics in the 1990s. So, I mean, if we can't put it on our skin, why and how can we ingest it safely, right? So they found that this red dye has shown tumor growth in animal studies. So that's the cause for this specific dye being banned.
Yeah.
But the hope is that we'll continue to ban other food dyes as well.
There's food coloring and all kinds of stuff.
There is. It's
Right.
in thousands, tens of thousands of products. So it's in cereals and bars and syrups and sauces and drinks and dressings, and I mean, really the list goes on and on. It really can be in anything. It's very surprising, even 100% fruit juice or canned fruit, or
Really?
just to heighten and enhance that, boost that color to make the food more enticing. But really, it's not necessary in any means, and there are fruit and vegetable extract that you can use to provide the same boost in color without the negative side effects.
But it's putting that in the products. I'm sure there's an expense there for the company, so they
Sure.
probably went with what was cheaper.
Exactly. Cheaper, a lot easier to manufacture
Right.
and mass produce.
But having
So-
detrimental health effects.
Absolutely, yeah. So
When we go to the store, what should we avoid?
you want to look in the ingredient list and really look for the red dye. Number 3 will be banned, but it won't be banned until 2027. So we really want consumers to be diligent now in looking at labels. And really, I always tell my patients, avoid them all. There's no need for them. There's no nutritional benefit of them. And we can make a powerful move with our choices. So if consumers are choosing dye-free products, dye-free products will start to increase in the market. They'll take over.
The power of the dollar.
Exactly.
There. Yeah.
That's what we hope to accomplish by education, really.
When you talk about other dyes that are out there, like what are we talking about?
Like yellow, there's yellow 5, there's red 40, there's blue 1. So there's several other dyes out there that we want to look for. So if you're looking for like an actual color with usually a number behind it, that's an artificial food dye. And if it's a natural, it may say like turmeric extract or fruit and vegetable extract for color.
So when we're talking about health aspects of this, and obviously, our kids, we've had it growing up, our kids have had it growing up.
Yeah.
What are some of the health concerns that you may want to take a look at?
So when it comes to kids, there have been some studies that show that it can increase hyperactivity or ADHD. So you want to look at behavior issues, some more irritability or poor behavior, just more hyper. And so a big, easy thing to do is eliminate it from your child's diet for a week or 2 and see if behavior improves. And most of the time it does. Now there's the, kind of question, is it the sugar that's in some of these products that tend to have the dye, or is it the dye itself? So if you really want to know, you just replace all the normal foods they might eat, like sports drinks or cereals, with the dye-free version. So not necessarily changing the sugar too drastically, making, frosting that's white versus colored, and just then you'll really be able to pinpoint if it's the dye versus the sugar. But regardless, kids don't need that much sugar or dye in the first place. And we see these issues like hyperactivity, ADHD, these, attention issues, behavioral issues, they're only on the rise. So there's got to be something in our environment that's definitely triggering these.
How do you get the kids to eat that stuff that's not colored like that, with the dye?
I think the kids don't really, I think it's there to enhance the kids, but like I've changed my kids' diet from they're little. So they don't really miss it or know it. I mean, certainly they want it, but when you taste it, it really doesn't taste any different. So it's just a matter of getting over the hump of visually it might look differently, but it tastes the same, if not better, in my opinion.
And talking to them about it.
Yeah, exactly.
And say, hey, you don't want to put this in your body because it could have a detrimental effect.
Exactly. So when I'm at the grocery store with my kids and they're asking for something, I'm teaching them, look and see if there's any dyes before you even ask. because you know what the answer is going to be.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, you're not going to get it.
You're not going to get
Right.
it. Absolutely no.
Julie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great information. Appreciate that. For more information on the dangers of red dye number 3, we have a link on our website, fox8.com.